It's recording, but I can always delete this part.
Yeah.
So, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Twitchy and the Bitch. Today we're going to talk about sports. What a lighter. Let me see that thing. You left it all the way over there?
Alright. Today is like the best time to be not today, but like this time of year is the best time to be a sports fan because you got like college football's in the midst of it, NFL's mid-season, teams are starting to separate from the pack,
World
NBA
Series.
season is just starting, so like, you know, it gives us a reason to ignore the World Series, which I always do.
They're actually pretty good this year. You got Toronto and the Dodgers. So I don't really mess with baseball, but I mess with it a little bit. I know them.
I'm about to say I gotta be
my parlays made me know them.
I gotta be at the game and 2 beers deep to enjoy baseball. And then I'm like, yeah, this is pretty cool, America.
All right, so let's get into it. Week 8, we starting back. We got my boy Christian Watson back. He came back from his injury.
That was the night game, the last game we saw before we went to sleep.
Yeah, definitely.
So that means that Jordan Love is the best player in the NFL because he's the last person I saw do good. So.
I distinctly remember, I think, a Sunday night game.
Recency bias.
All right, well, we're going to move on to it. Was actually National
Tight End Day. Yeah.
National Tight End Day.
So that boy, Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, he went green for me. I speak in parlay languages, in case y'all didn't know. So that's
Tucker
how I
Kraft bet good.
Pretty much green, Tucker Kraft. But yeah, National Tight End Day. Shit, you had them showing out. I know I seen a touchdown from Njoku. I seen a touchdown from goddamn Hunter Henry.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I've been on some more people. I did not get, my parlay did not hit because Dalton Schultz and Dalton
Kincaid?
Knox.
Dawson Knox. Yeah.
Dalton. It was 2 Daltons.
Dalton Kincaid is the other Dalton.
He a tight end?
Yeah.
For them two. Dalton.
The Bills have
Schultz.
Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Schultz plays for the Texans.
Yeah, Dalton Schultz did not go green. I know that, but the other Dalton.
Kincaid.
Yeah, if he a tight end, he didn't get it. So, 4 out of 6 kind of sucked. But yeah. Overall, all the games are pretty much blowouts, though. It was not a good.
Well, I mean, that's why like NFL. That's why I said it's the perfect time to be a sports fan because NFL, like this weekend, like all the favorites won pretty much. There was 2 underdogs that cashed in, and there were a couple toss-up games like the Niners Texans. That was a toss-up game, and I forgot the other one. But most of all, like Vegas won this week. When who they said was gonna win won. And like, the upsets were not there in college football either. There were a couple like, upsetting like losses for teams because we got some coaches fired in college football this week again, same as last week. So that was the only upsetting part of college football this weekend.
I don't know how we're gonna segue this in, but speaking of coaches getting fired, what do you think about
that? Is a segue.
Raheem Morris?
I mean, he's a lame duck coach. So when you hire someone like Raheem Morris, you don't expect them to take you over the top. It's just like, we need someone in this position. He's proven to be a leader of men. Like he's been a coach before. Like it's just like
I don't know his track record. Where did he prove himself at?
I mean, he's proven himself as like a coordinator. He's been a defensive coordinator mostly. He was a coach in Tampa Bay, oddly enough, or one of our rival teams for a while. But his team,
coach?
Yeah, he was a head coach in Tampa Bay. Then they fired him and got Bruce Arians.
When was this? Did he win as a coach?
No, I mean, he did okay as a coach. That's why I said he's a lame duck coach. It doesn't matter. It's just like being a CEO from like a big company. Like if you get fired, like all you got to do is say, I was the CEO of this company. They don't care you got fired. Like they just care you got CEO experience, Like he knows how to lead a company. It's like, to where?
Yeah, I was about to say. I guess. I mean,
that's how the NFL is. Or like sports in general. There's a lot of coaches for teams who is like, we know this coach historically, like like hasn't really done anything or doesn't have any like track record of being like a hot hire or like sought after. Like no one was knocking down the door to get Raheem Morris. You know, we just like kind of fell to us in what we got. Like we did deny Belichick.
I was about to say it seemed like we should have got Belichick.
Do not seem like that to me. Belichick seems
just because he couldn't do it in college. The NFL, he used to the NFL. You like throwing him to the wolves in college.
I'm about to say, if Jordan Hudson got Belichick tweaking like that, boy, imagine he went to Magic City. That man would never know what to do with his life again. But we'd have all kind of strippers on the sidelines making decisions for the team and shit. Nah, Bill, you need to do this.
I don't know if it's going to be that, man. We'll just have to make sure they know to have him.
The man clearly has one weakness, and that's, you know.
But I don't know.
Young, beautiful women.
Maybe it's not, you know, these kind of women.
You saying he I don't think Bill Belichick see color, you know.
Okay. His ass gonna be right beside that.
I think that's what Bill Belichick would say.
Okay. Well,
I don't agree with that statement.
Yeah, we'll just take your word for it.
All I'm saying, yeah, Belichick wouldn't have lasted in Atlanta. He would have got chewed up and spit out the same as he's doing for a lower level college program that he's in charge of fully. And they did hang tough this weekend, you know. If we're gonna give some credit, they hung tough against Virginia. So.
Oh, I thought you meant the Falcons.
No, I'm talking about Belichick. We're talking about his team. I was shitting on him, but I had to recognize he had probably his team played the best game of the year and still lost.
What do you think about the Falcons? Well, we did start Kirk Cousins.
The Falcons are just a cursed organization, you know. Full disclosure, we are based out of Atlanta and slightly biased.
Slightly. Because, you know.
We're a cursed fan base, though, and a cursed organization. I don't know how or why we got cursed, but I do know that is a fact. Like,
that was my next question. Yeah. Maybe you should look up the curse.
Yeah, I should.
And while you doing that, I will discuss. I didn't know not Belichick, my boy Thibodeau.
Kayvon Thibodeau, or are you talking about Tom Thibodeau, the coach?
Tom Thibodeau.
Okay.
I didn't know he got replaced. I was like, what the fuck?
You didn't see the whole thing with the Knicks this whole week? Okay, so the whole offseason, Knicks was just like, hey, you want to coach us? No? Okay, that's cool. You want to go? No? Okay. Hey, can we? No? All right, yep, you good there? They was trying to poach other teams' coaches all offseason. They went for like 3 other teams. I can't remember
Did Thibodeau know that?
Yeah, Thibodeau got fired.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Because he don't play rotation players, and that's why this first game of the season, the new coach played every player. Made sure he put everyone on the floor like a little league game. Okay, everyone gets a shot.
Wow.
Yeah. What's his face? Fucking Tyler Kolek, it's your turn.
So full disclosure, I just started watching sports fully, like maybe 2.5 years ago. Being generous saying 3, but yeah, so anything past 3 years ago.
But we're building on history here.
Yeah, so, you know, we see our future superstars and Hall of Famers, i.e. Ant-Man, i.e.
And once you fully get into college sports, then you'll be like more like oh damn, I remember watching Jordan Love at fucking Utah State. Boy.
I actually have somebody like that. He played for Michigan. He a running back now. Well, he was and still is.
Oh, you talking about Blake Corum?
Yeah, I
used
remember
to
watching him in college, and I was like, oh shit, I have somebody like that now.
You know, Harbaugh gonna run his running backs to the ground. Well, we talked about the Chargers already. They played, obviously, Thursday night, and they beat the shit out of the Vikings. It wasn't even really close. Carson Wentz was pretty much them, like, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Lion by the end. Like, I need a new heart. I need a new brain. I need a new courage. Like,
who they played?
They played the Vikings. Oh, the Vikings. They played the Chargers, yeah.
We're the Vikings and Chargers. Oh.
Yeah, because we're talking about Blake Corum, you know.
Yeah.
He don't get much run with them, but...
Yeah. Get back to week 8 that we was talking about.
I mean, honestly, like week 8 in the NFL, like I said, it was all pretty predictable. Like as far as underdogs, the Jets are probably the best story of the week. Like, you know, just Did you see Justin Fields? He had like an emotional press conference afterwards.
I scrolled past it, and the headline was like, he broke down crying in the closet. And I was like,
I mean, he told them all that. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like, that's the life of being a Jets quarterback. Another cursed organization / fan base. Like, yeah.
But do they not give them like a tutelage to study under? Like, well, I don't know if the Jets had like a great quarterback that they could bring in to like train Justin.
I mean, even if that like is the case, that doesn't always like result. Like, just because like some teams like are just like better organization. Like the Packers have gone from Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. That's the last 25 years in Packers like quarterback history. Like, haven't had a bad quarterback since. And like even before Brett Favre, they had a guy named Bart Starr, but he was like in the 60s, 70s, I want to say. But like, yeah, the Packers have always been a good organization, and it don't matter who's in charge, who owns it, like, because the Packers are publicly owned.
I mean,
but there's certain franchises like that. It don't matter who's the coach, who's the GM, what's going on. Like, they just always like seem to be like, you know, every team has down years. The Packers had down years with Aaron Rodgers. They were like 4-12 and shit because he got hurt. But like, you know, for the most part, you can look at like the league and see like, because there's teams that are historic but don't have that historic like winning quality. Like the Cardinals, been to 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime, but no one would say the Cardinals are like a winning organization. You know, like, it's just not something they would say about them. It's just something about that team. They just are like, they're always the best, worst team in the league.
But I mean, I'm asking, why don't they train under, like, even if you had to go out and spend money and get like Tom Brady, give him like, I don't know, shit, $20 million a season to train Justin Fields, like, just sit there and he study right under you, y'all practice, y'all do that. I don't understand why I don't do that.
You're saying why they don't hire a good quarterback development coach?
Yeah, not even a good quarterback development coach, the quarterback.
Well, evaluating and developing talent is the biggest crapshoot in sports because nobody really knows. There are people who are been 5 stars their whole career and then flame out in the NFL. And there are people who just walked onto a college campus because they couldn't get a scholarship and end up being like, you know, Hall of Famers. Like, it goes either way. All it like really matters is like, and there's like only so much evaluation can do. And like I said, some are just cursed. And the Jets are cursed.
I get that.
Yeah.
Like the Falcons. But if you invested that much money,
I mean, if you're talking about Tom Brady, he's not like, he's not going to do it. If you're saying like find the best, what? Yeah, it's not happening. I guarantee you. Like, and even if he did, he'd be like, "Be Tom Brady." They're like, "I'm not." Like, you should do that stuff I did in my career when I was Tom Brady.
So teach me how to do that.
You can't be Tom Brady. If somebody would have done it already, but you can't just teach that. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's not Hall of Famers in general aren't good teachers. Like,
it's drills he know, it's practices he know, it's shit that he did that,
and everyone else knows that.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Only thing he do different is only stay away from strawberries. That's the only thing he could tell Justin Fields. Tom Brady wasn't no health nuts. Like, that's the only thing he'll probably like, you know, best advice he can give him is change his diet.
I beg to differ.
I'm just saying, like, it's not that easy to develop and evaluate talent, and like that's why like
spent that much money to make this.
Money doesn't make people good.
Can I finish? If you spend that much money to make this guy your quarterback, why not? What do you mean they didn't?
They didn't invest in Justin Fields.
They didn't get him for free?
They gave him a 1-year contract. It's not investing a lot of money to them, though. They have to spend this money anyway. You have a salary cap amount of money you have to spend every year.
Him, though.
Who else could they have picked?
I mean,
they didn't have a choice.
I don't know what happened with the team. I don't know, like, was he the only quarterback available? And to pick him?
That was their best option. That the general manager, like, who makes those decisions, along with the owner, decided this is the best guy available for us right now, and who wants to sign with us. Because Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback available in the offseason, and he was leaving the Jets. Like, no one else was really trying to sign anyone. But, like, Justin Fields was just the best they had available because Aaron Rodgers moved on from them. And they only signed Justin Fields to a 1-year contract, maybe 2 years. I could be wrong, but it's 100% a short term. Like, we need someone out there. Like, he's young. Let's see if he got something, and he don't. But it could be because he got ruined by, like, being drafted by Chicago, which is another cursed organization in the sense of they've never had a good quarterback. Like, in the history of the Bears, they've gone 2 Super Bowls and won them, but they've never had a good quarterback, like, during that time. It's because their defense carried them whenever, like, they've been a good team. But, like, Chicago is known.
Two Super Bowls seem like a decent team.
No, I didn't say they've been to 2 Super Bowls. I was saying, like, they've been 2 Super Bowls. Like,
I thought you said
they won a couple. No, they won all their Super Bowls in the 70s, yeah. They lost that Super Bowl, the one that the Saints won with Drew Brees. They were in that Super Bowl with Rex Grossman as their quarterback, a name you've probably never heard of because, like, he's not very significant as a quarterback.
As a quarterback, no. I was thinking of Rex Ryan, the coach.
Yeah. The more famous Rex, objectively, for sure. Yeah. Feet fetish, that guy. Which, Chicago Bears, though, they've historically been known for, like, they've never had a quarterback throw for over 4,000 yards. And, like, I think Caleb Williams is on pace to throw for, like, 4,019. But, like, 4,000 yards, that barrier was being broken in the, like, early 2000s. Like, most people, like, even bad franchises, everyone's broken that record. Like,
that was a touchdown.
What? The one in the end zone?
I could have sworn it was a different angle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought that was the hash.
I did too, when you had me questioned it. I was like, wait, what the fuck? But that was definitely a touchdown.
Nah. You got to make a football move with it,
One,
as they say.
2.
They had a couple feet down, but you got to be able to. Did they call it?
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
You never know what the ref's going to call, though.
I mean, I'm...
Look at that.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Speaking of rigged games, did you see...
Were we speaking of that?
We was looking at this and they tried to rig it. But what was it? I think it was the Bengals when the first drive.
Jets.
No, it wasn't the Bengals. It was an orange team.
Browns, Patriots?
No. Bucks. Yeah, the Bucks and... No, it was... Whoever the Broncos played.
Cowboys.
That was an orange team.
Broncos are orange. Bears are orange. Bears are Ravens. What was the play?
A pick six.
Players?
A pick 6.
On the very first play.
First drive. I know it was... No, I think it Humble threw It was who played Cam Ward?
The Titans. The Titans played the Colts.
It might have been that game. They ran back a pick 6, but they said it wasn't.
Oh, that was the Bucks and the Saints. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And that also like happened in the Eagles-Cowboys game. There was the Kayvon Thibodeau forced the fumble on Jalen Hurts.
I did see that.
Going forward.
Oh, yeah.
And then like the refs called the whistle as soon as he forced the fumble. Like, dig out.
Y'all did not call no whistle.
I was like, man, what the fuck? They called that whistle late as hell. By the time they did call a whistle, but by the time they called the whistle, the ball was already out of his hands. Like they were playing the replay like with the sound, and you could tell clearly like by the time they blew the whistle out, Kayvon Thibodeau had already forced the ball out.
Oh, see, this is why I got confused because he threw that pick in the first play. But it wasn't this one. It was something else.
Yeah, that's the Bo Nix.
We are watching the recap right now is the Broncos and the Cowboys.
Brought to you by CBS Sports.
We ain't got to say it because I don't see it.
Fuck them.
Hilarious. But yeah. So yeah. I did not hit on my pick last night. I got pretty close. Actually, I could get 5 out of 6 tonight if Noah Fant gets a touchdown. So if y'all want to hit, bet against me.
I'm glad you mentioned picks, and this doesn't sponsor me, but it's a good way for me to keep up with my bets throughout the week. I've been making my Jersey Mike's picks throughout the week, and this week I went 5 for 8, which is pretty much consistently how I do every week, you know. I can go back and look at my history, but I've had 36 overall points, which means I've picked 36 games right throughout the season already.
Out
of 9 weeks of NFL action. We don't need to get into the 9 weeks.
All right,
They let you pick 6 games a week, I believe, or 8. So
what are the prizes?
Yeah,
just Jersey Mike's?
you get points. Yep. But I do it more so to keep track of my betting action, because I like to bet on game lines like wins and losses, and if you bet $5 on each game and pick every game, and if you go above 50% most weeks, then you make your money.
Why not do like underdog or something? They let you bet on teams now.
Oh, I do bet on, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant you solely bet on Jersey
Oh, I
Mike's.
solely bet on Jersey Mike's now because I don't have any money. I'm gambling with Mike's points, baby.
Brought to you by Jersey Mike's.
My boy Mike got me.
Yeah.
He's from Jersey. You know he a shady character. He giving me the money in a brown paper bag when I pick up a Jersey Mike's twist on the end. Sprinkle a little olive oil on the outside of the bag, you know, it smell. Yeah, absolutely. That's how you get a hoagie.
The game tonight, who plays?
Man, tonight
Oh,
is
I
gonna
know
be,
it's gonna be
man,
KC.
oh man, tonight, man, yep. There
KC
you go.
and the Commanders.
There you go.
Any
Commandos. I predict Marcus Mariota will shit his pants at least once.
And I don't have faith in KC. I don't know the hype behind Patty. I see what he do, but I don't know. That shit's just.
Don't worry, it's all right.
I don't know.
He will learn the same as everyone that you don't bet against Patrick Mahomes.
I did not say I don't bet against him. I just don't bet on him at all. Or really KC. They're just too unpredictable. I don't know.
It's not really unpredictable. They're going to end the season around 12-4, 13-3 every year, and a couple years they've gone 14-2 and 15-1 at their peak. But like overall, they're going to win at least 12 games, get into the playoffs, and make it to the Super Bowl. That's what they've done 3 years in a row. So they have no choice but to believe they're going to do it again until proven otherwise type deal, you know.
Do you have a Super Bowl prediction?
Oh, I mean, for sure. Kansas City and the Eagles. I don't believe in the Lions as much as most people. Like, I believe the Lions are just a good regular season team, a la like the Phillip Rivers Chargers back in the day. And yeah, I'm not going to be able to get past the hump. And it'll just be the Eagles and the Chiefs if I had to guess. But that's the safe bet, because I'm sure if you went to Vegas right now, those are the two favorites from both conferences. I mean, the Eagles, even when they play bad, they win. So
I would have to go with I'll take the Eagles again.
because you got to remember the two conferences come into play.
Yeah.
So
I'm
there
gonna
can
go.
only be one in between Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, and fucking the Broncos are a good team up there. They're in the same division with Patrick Mahomes. So, but again, Mahomes is inevitable.
So I'm gonna go. Goddamn, the Eagles. And I want to say Baker, but he got a newborn, so he ain't been able to get
No,
sleep.
see, Baker would have to get past the Eagles.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Yeah, he's in the NFC. Yep. So I said the best bets in the AFC right now are the Chiefs. The best teams,
I
like
wanna go
record-wise,
against the Chiefs,
AFC.
so who
Against
else?
the Chiefs, you have Chargers, Patriots, Bills are always there. the Broncos, like we said. The Colts, I don't believe in, but you can pick them. They're 7-1. They're technically the best team in the AFC.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Indiana Jones.
Okay, yeah. That is not going to happen in the playoffs.
It ain't, but I'm a not bet against Patrick Mahomes, but I'm not gonna include him. In
Daniel Jones is the opposite of what I was saying with Mahomes in the sense of I'm not gonna I have to believe it until proven otherwise he'll make it to the Super Bowl. Daniel Jones has to prove it to me that he's capable of winning like an important playoff game. I think he won one as a Giant though, or he got them to the playoffs. I could be mistaken, but like it was a meaningless game. No one expects them to do anything in the playoffs as far as I'm concerned. People will talk about them as the hot team, but have you been seeing what Wemby been doing?
Oh yeah, the phenom. Oh my God, boy! I'm just glad to be watching sports now and witnessing history. Cause that shit
there's so many good young players in the NBA right now too, man. Like especially with Wemby leading the charge. Like the man's been like doing everything. I did see a video the other day though, and they were saying like every time Wemby does like a crossover, he kind of like rolls his ankle a little bit, and that's something to watch out for.
I'm not sure because he do yoga and he stretch all that shit out.
Known for being limber.
Yeah, if he doing it, it's a reason.
He does have like some kind of inner Shaolin like energy powering him now.
And the way that nigga be crossing niggas now. Oh
yeah.
Boy, who did he just put on skates?
That was Derek Lively. Oh, not yesterday.
I want to say Cam Thomas. He was trying to stick with Wemby, but that nigga was just I was like, Wemby, no.
No, I mean on Friday the Spurs played the Pelicans. I remember because Zion was trying to go in. And
yeah, he dunked on Wemby and like the first.
Said that, but
Wemby
wasn't
there.
even on the air in the air. He was like this.
Yeah, he was there. And I was like. All you did was
it's a nice headline to say that. To be like, oh, Zion dunked on Wemby. I seen that on one of the premier sports networks, and I was just like, not really, but
I mean, Wemby was there, but it wasn't so much.
He definitely dunked in the vicinity, the close vicinity of Wemby, but
and all he did was piss
not a
Wemby
poster,
off,
not a poster.
Wemby definitely just went the fuck off afterwards.
But Wemby will get dunked on, a couple times a year, just because like players like him who always go for blocks, like Jared Allen, like you gonna get dunked on. Like,
did you see how many blocks he had in that game?
He had 9 in that game, and I think the game after that he had 6.
That was like all they did was piss him off. He was sending everybody shit. That shit was
right now. Crazy. I think he's averaging like 6.6 blocks a game. Like,
it looked like he was gonna get a quadruple double that night.
Absolutely, he's passing good too. Like you could tell, like their chemistry as a team is pretty high because like
they all fought with each other.
Their last game, I think, was that the Pelicans game? No,
they played yesterday against Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, Sunday against Brooklyn.
Hey, before we start that, Nick
Claxton,
you're 7 feet. Get some fucking rebounds. I don't know why you stay so far away from the rim when everybody else is shooting, but if you just drive and just go, they'll get out of the way. You big as hell. Like, just go get some rebounds. You should be averaging a double-double. Like, I don't know what your coach is telling you, but yeah, you got potential, dude. Just like go get some rebounds.
Just for the Nets period, Michael Porter Jr. shouldn't be your leading rebounder on the night. No, I get it. He's tall, but like
he's a fucking new kid.
He normally out on the perimeter, so like if he's your leading rebounder, that means there's a lot of bricks, And you running them down.
And Nick, you should be right there grabbing them bitches and sending them out. Like, I don't know.
But the star of that game was Dylan Harper, the Spurs rookie point guard. He had a great run. He had around.
He did have a good run.
He went 8 for 12, 20-something points. He had
Cam Thomas had a good game.
Oh, Cam Thomas had a great game, but Cam Thomas is always going to drop 40 points in meaningless games.
Yeah.
You put Cam Thomas on a team that's like going to be in the playoffs or like do something meaningful, I just don't see him like integrating into like a team as a star. You know what I mean?
I want to ask him, do he enjoy basketball? He never smiles when he do anything like. Also, Jalen McDaniels, he never smiles. But who was that? Somebody made Jalen McDaniels smile yesterday. I think it was Bam.
Oh, damn. He tried to troll him.
Yeah.
He had beef with him. He thought it was a
talking
police officer. He was like, fuck the police. Oh, shit, my bad. You a cameraman.
The Cowboys and Dallas
J.K.
game,
Dobbins.
third quarter, about 6-10.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins trucked the camera person, but it looked pretty intentional.
Yeah.
Like, not saying he ran into them intentionally, like he lowered his shoulder as he ran into them, like, get some of this. Yeah, but Cam Thomas, I could see him like not being happy because he didn't really want to play for the amount of money Brooklyn was willing to pay him this year. He wanted to be paid more money because he thought he was worth more. And I forgot I think it was Jalen Suggs. He wanted a contract like that his agent compared it to as far as what the news coverage said. But he didn't get that, and like it's because the consensus on him, which is what a podcaster by the name of Zach Lowe, shout out to him, he's great at it. He said that on his podcast, his quote was, the consensus is that Cam Thomas is an empty stat scorer. And then Cam Thomas responded saying, fuck you and the consensus. But that is what people believe, and that's all Zach was saying.
I mean,
like he was
he's
just
doing
saying,
the best he can with what he got.
oh yeah, but I'm just saying,
next,
as far as
like
like him saying "fuck you" to Zach, it was just like he was just literally repeating what people have told him. Like
sometimes
what I've been told is that
sometimes
this,
you gotta get your message out the best way you can.
I guess so, yeah. But
yeah.
I mean, he ended up at the end of the day not getting paid, so it looks like the consensus did think he was an empty stat scorer, and that's even what the people who ended up paying him thought, because he could have went out and got more money. He didn't though, because no one could offer him more than the Nets as far as like per year. But if somebody would have offered him a bigger like overall contract somewhere else, he could have taken it. But nobody wants Cam Thomas, like, you know,
I mean,
over what other options there were.
He just don't look like he enjoyed the game of basketball. That's not even this season. Like, I noticed this last season. Like, he just, I don't know.
I could 100% see him being like a spark plug on a playoff team, like come off the bench and just score like soon as you get like scoring bunches, you know, because like otherwise, yeah, ain't much going on. I think he had like 40 points, but he probably had like 2 assists in that game. Let me not shit on him. He probably didn't. But that's what it looks like.
I mean, I doubt if he had that many assists. It's probably 2, 3 at max. I promise that.
Cam Thomas, 0 assists.
Yeah.
32 minutes, 40 points.
Nick Claxton,
2 rebounds.
2 assists?
Yeah. Nick Claxton, assists? Yeah, he had 2 assists and 5 rebounds.
Like, what the fuck? That's horrible.
Yeah. In 26 minutes as a 7-footer and you got 5 rebounds, that's not good. As an athletic 7-footer, you're not like a plotting, like, you know.
Yeah, like you could move. Like for the life of me, I don't get it. But best believe I'll never bet on you again. So you can hang that up. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do now.
He'll be back next week, Nick.
Like shitting on him. That's what I'll be back. Well, actually, I won't bet on him, so I won't.
You'll have a over 3.5 rebounds because you came off some bad games. Like, oh yeah, even Nick got that.
Now, that nigga gonna have to do double doubles at least 3 times back to back for me to even glance his way.
Tonight though we got well, I mean, before we go through the weekend completely, I do want to mention like the UFC had a big heavyweight main card event. And it got stopped about 2.5 minutes into the first round from a eye poke where the guy was knuckle deep into his eye.
I did see that. I was scrolling. Of course, I didn't click on it. That shit looked too gruesome.
Yeah, like but it was just the most like uneventful way to end a fight. But I mean, like it happened, and it was sad to see for sure. Someone who was very invested in watching that fight, and it was. Started off good too, but like
was that the main event?
It was the main event. Yeah, it was the heavyweight championship for the UFC, and I believe they called it no contest, which means it won't go on anyone's record. But the champion now, Tom Aspinall, the guy who got poked in the eye, has gone on to say that he wants it to be counted as a disqualification because he wanted to keep fighting, but he couldn't because he got poked in the eye. So, yeah. He was like, I didn't want to get anybody fucking knuckle deep in my eye because the crowd was booing him as he was like, doing a little post-fight speech. Like, how do you feel right now? That your whole moment has been stolen from you. You like, where are you? Yeah, he's like, I can't fucking say anything. Why are you booing me?
Yeah, that don't make sense, but that's American for you.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a
Well,
drink.
it was in Abu Dhabi, but it's Abu Dhabi for you.
Savages. Was that it for the games for the week?
I mean, as far as things that were interesting, like...
that motherfucker Jonathan Taylor trying to break a record.
Yeah, but again, like...
3+ touchdowns in 3 consecutive games.
Yeah, the Titans, they played the
Played
Titans.
3 consecutive games.
I think they played the Titans twice in 3 games.
No.
They play the Titans twice a year. They're in the same division. They played them twice in 3 games. So.
I do want to, when I come back, give a shout out. Because people shit on my boy.
My man said when I come back.
Yeah, people shit on my boy, but I see him. I see the improvement. And that is...
No, I lied. They have... Okay, they did. They played the Colts on October 26th, which is the one I'm talking about just happened. So, yeah, that was the first Colts game and only Colts game this year that has happened so far. They don't play the Colts again until... Wait, freaking frack am I looking at? Oh, there we go. Much better breakdown of this. Oh, yeah, they have played the Colts twice. They played them November 21st. Let's see Jonathan Taylor's stats in that game. 3 touchdowns. So altogether, 6 of his touchdowns have come against the Titans this year, which as far as I'm concerned don't count. Or maybe we'll say they count as half touchdowns. So like
yeah, because Cam Ward is not.
So
I mean,
3 apiece would equal 1.5 each. So altogether 3 total. Yeah.
But what about that game in the middle where he scored 3?
Oh, I mean, besides that, he looks like he scored. I haven't had the Colts schedule pulled up real quick, but I could do that. It looks like the Colts have played the Cardinals, the Chargers, and the Titans, and each one, Jonathan Taylor's had 3 touchdowns.
So that's not the Titans twice.
Well, I mean, technically the Chargers are a playoff team now, but it looks like they're imploding slowly as the Chargers are one to do. That is the Chargers.
Who the Chargers got? Oh, that's just Lad McConkey.
Honky.
You fine, Lad. I fuck with you. Justin Herbert, you fine. I fuck with you.
You my lad.
I don't know who else on the Chargers. I feel like they got some more people I fuck with.
Well, I mean, going into the year, the Chargers were supposed to have like a great defense as far as like the people who get paid to analyze this stuff we're saying. But so far, that hasn't proven to be a strong point of them. But the Chargers are like their thing. They're cursed in a different way in which they're always going to have talent and success, but not enough to celebrate. Yeah, which is a hard place to be in as a franchise. You know?
Are the Seahawks cursed?
No, the Seahawks are a great organization. Yeah,
Shout
good
out
fun
y'all.
things
I
happen
fuck
to
with
the Seahawks.
I fuck with the Seahawks. JSN, I would love to interview you.
Some of my earliest memories as a football fan were like the Seahawks with Matt Hasselbeck and Sean Alexander out there. Lofa Tatupu, great football name right there.
Just like the other one,
My Polynesian brothers, they have the best names. Absolutely, just rolls off.
Damn. Also, Armin Rock would love to interview you as well.
Oh yeah, he'll be on next week. Him and Equanimous.
Okay, I'm not sure who the second person is, but
That's his brother.
I should have known that, but can't wait for that. Super excited.
The St. Brown brothers.
Super excited.
There's one of them people who'd be like, Mr. Brown. And I'm like, oh, what's your first name? Equanimous. I'm like, Mr. Brown. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Brown? Yeah. I don't know, what would the nickname be for Equanimous? Like, if you had a friend, like, what do you, Quinn? You think they grow call him Quinn? That'd be the most simplest.
Hey. Or EB. And my boy EB.
Pigment allows you a great nickname. Allows you nickname superpowers.
Is that all?
No, that's not all. What do you mean? That's just one of the many perks. You also born with rhythm. Again, moving on.
Yeah. Oh my God. Get well soon, Scatterboo. You have been causing havoc in the NFL, and
to be fair though, if I told you that there had been a horrific injury in the NFL this weekend with Cam Scatterboo, like you would have been like, "Damn, yeah, I see that."
Did he run his head to the wall again?
Yeah, like exactly, like you would have been like, "Damn, bad concussion, huh?" Like, no, broken ankle. Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I couldn't even look at it because they was making it sound so graphic. And everybody I was watching was just oohing and all, and I was like, yeah, I can't watch that.
Yeah, I think the broadcast is better about that now, but honestly, I watch like the red zone mostly, so like they don't really.
I was
go
watching
back
red
and
zone,
replay
and he
the
literally
screen
was
and
like,
stuff.
he gave a warning. He was like, "This is the broadcast, so we're not sure what you're gonna see."
Yeah.
But get well soon.
Absolutely.
We like the new grill. Yeah, I thought he was gonna go off because
again another person following from college at Arizona like put up a fight against Texas all by himself in the college football playoff.
And I didn't watch him in college.
Arizona State. I apologize. I mean, correct his alma mater for you can bitch slap me.
Yeah.
Spear you.
But yeah, I mean, you did fuck up Dart once you left. He just was like fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not sure they went on to win that.
I don't know what Jackson Dart's mental health was like before, to be fair, either.
He was cool. He was slanging that bitch.
I'm just saying he couldn't be fucked up in the head. His name Jackson Dart, you know.
That's a fine name. I like it.
Yeah, it is. But to me,
as long as he ain't racist,
it implies a bit of you know.
A little bit of weird. It's cool though.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but those people are a little fucked up in the head, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, again, as long as he ain't racist, I'm
cool
with
if he wasn't in the NFL, he'd probably get into an ATV accident. Yeah.
And he definitely seemed like he'd invite me to go mudding with him, which I have been invited.
Okay.
And I was just like, I don't think that's something I could do.
Mudding is something you do in a Jeep, though. So you don't really
but
worry about like the mud. You know, you just.
Oh yeah, they showed me videos of what we'd be doing, but I was just like, I'm
100% with you. It's not much.
Cannot be the only black person out there in the middle of the woods mudding. Like,
you'd be surprised. The Jeep community is, pretty diverse. You know.
Yeah.
I know most of it is just like white women with weird hair and their husbands. But.
Yeah. I mean, I just, whenever I do something, or if I find myself in a situation, I'm like, if something happened, would this be explainable? Like, my family, like, why was he there anyway? This is not like it.
Oh, no, for sure, yeah. If someone told me you went, like, missing mudding, like, like, no, he didn't. They took him out there, like, yeah. Like,
is that
they drug him out there, like, off his couch and out there, like.
Exactly.
He didn't want to go. Yeah. At some point, he tried to get out the car once they left civilization.
See, that's what I be thinking.
About 15 minutes, like north of his house, he started wondering where we going and let me
don't
out the
see
car.
a lot of buildings and shit.
I'm
like,
for
hold
sure.
up now.
No, but if you had told me beforehand, like someone wants to take me on a date and go mudding with them, which ain't my thing, but I think I might go. Then I'd know. But if I had no pretext, like, I would absolutely think you were kidnapped and like lynched.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I can't.
It's just like when they be like, "Oh, we found this black person hanging from a tree in Mississippi, suicide." Like what? Where'd you? I read that completely differently.
Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, so if we do anything, it gotta be very building oriented.
No, I feel you on that. We could just say indoors.
Oh, I guess that's the way to say it.
My man is very building oriented. It's the new white girl phrase, saying indoors.
Yeah. I think that was about it for the
weekend. The past weekend.
for the majority of the sports.
So
Giannis, he's continuing to be a phenom. Wemby, the new phenom. Ant-Man.
Shay's already getting on people's nerves with free throws 2 games into the season.
Yeah, 26 is a lot of fucking free throws.
You give Cam Thomas 26 free throws, that man's going to have 90 points.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. So, yeah, just, I mean, I get it, but just debating, the foul baiting, just chill. Because everybody going to start doing that shit and it's going to ruin the game. So, you literally have at this pivotal moment where you can stop this shit and, like, continue the game of basketball how it's supposed to be played before everybody just foul, like little bitches. So
Yeah, I mean, but it's just pretty much like.
I know the refs call it.
There have been dynasties that have been born and watched before, though. Like the Spurs dynasty, everyone outside of San Antonio was like, like, you know, it was just
they are one of the first teams I like to get in.
No, for sure, but not with Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
Under Papa. That shit, because it just showed me how the fundamentals work so well. Like, that shit was so fundamental to the team. Like, any play or any shit you could describe, like, you could go to the Spurs and they'll show you how to execute that shit. Like,
I guess I kind of, like, grew up not liking the Spurs because I was a big Dwayne Wade fan, and that was, like, his, like, nemesis team going, even when he had LeBron. Like, it was the team that was going up against him in the playoffs. So.
He played for the Spurs?
No, I'm saying even when Dwayne Wade had LeBron on his side, the Spurs still ended up beating the Heat in the championship, you know. And that was the one where Kawhi Leonard got his Finals MVP, his first one.
Fundamentals, boy.
No, for sure. They were always known for that. But I was just saying most people outside of San Antonio, you know, excluding you, didn't enjoy it. We're not happy about watching the Spurs over and over again. And that could be the Thunder, and that's okay. We don't have to like it. Shove it down our throats.
Yeah. Do you think Shea is a good face of the league?
Oh, I mean, no, but I mean, you don't get to choose to be the face of the league. Chooses that more so. Like, it don't matter if you win finals back to back. It's like who's more in more commercials and like, you know. But Shea seems to be very popular with young children. Like,
really?
Yeah, like his like demographic is absolutely like the youngest as far as like the stars and I mean, like I won't say all of them because I don't know about like Jared McCain and some of these other young players just getting the NFL, NBA who are like big on TikTok and stuff. But
yeah,
Shea, I don't think he's even big on TikTok or anything. I think he's just known for like his fashion and like his like he do have like a big social media presence. But apparently Shea is very popular with young children.
I'll have to take your word. I see it being more the face. I would say Ant-Man.
Yeah, because he's more charismatic. So the league is absolutely choosing him at every point. Like they're gonna prop him up, but the face is gonna be Wembanyama because he's more exciting.
I accept that as well. I would love it to be Ant and Wemby.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. The most charismatic, like, cause even like LeBron, like you may not like half the stuff he say or think he corny, but LeBron will say some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Shea, like, you know.
But as far as like the person with the most fan base right now, demographic being young, I would think it would be LaMelo, just cause he actively on TikTok himself. And he play with all of them. Yeah. So
LaMelo's probably up there with Shea, honestly.
I just don't see Shea.
No, I mean I don't get it either. Yeah, I don't seem like he got a personality. But like I said, I think it has something a lot to do with his fashion.
That shit horrendous.
Fashion isn't decided by people our age. Fashion isn't decided by people our age.
Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't care.
Trends, period, like art, you know what I'm saying? Unless, like, you know what I'm saying, if you would have stuck to your trendsetter ways, maybe, you know, you used to be a trendsetter back in the day. I gave up on that.
I did.
You stopped that lifestyle and became a housewife.
Yeah, I should have actually. We should have jumped on YouTube back when we was the boys and just really ran with it. We would have definitely been like out there.
Oh man, you guys would have loved us when we were younger, man.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
It's okay. You tell them that.
So yeah, it's a lot of shit going on
NBA's
tonight.
gotten off to a good start. Definitely, great time to be a sports fan. Yeah, and like he said, you still got. Is the World Series still happening?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
they are in game 2 or game 3.
There you go. When I say I'm a sports fan, I'll be clear. Like NBA, NFL, college basketball, college football, and like UFC. That's all my jam right there.
And I'll
It's
do
the Power Five as far as I'm concerned.
I'll do NFL, NBA. If both of those are off, then I'll watch college basketball. And baseball, if NBA and NFL ain't on. That's how I learned.
Yeah,
But
most
it's
of the
pretty
time,
much whatever I can
they-
bet on.
everyone knows not to go up against the NFL though. College basketball, college football, regular basketball, they're not going to have big important games going on next to the NFL. Like if they can avoid it, obviously, like Christmas Day games. Now that the NFL has Christmas Day games, you can't avoid that because they didn't used to do that. They started it last year, but Christmas Day used to just be NBA games, and then Thanksgiving was NFL games. But
That was cool.
yeah, but now it's like NFL's like, no, we're gonna do a Christmas Day game. I want to say it was the Chiefs versus somebody. I can't remember, but yeah. So now, pretty much, like that's the only time they really competing for airs on like holidays like that, when everyone's at home and they know you got some time to watch it.
That's pretty cool.
Setting up to be a good holiday season.
Holiday season. Oh, I was watching that. Shit. So okay.
No, I mean tonight though. Presently October 27th. I'd say the most interesting game on paper is probably any game that Wembanyama's playing in, and he's not playing tonight. But the high broadcast game is going to be on Peacock. They got Cavs Pistons at 7, and then Peacock late night game is Nuggets Timberwolves. So NBC.
Okay.
Grizzlies Warriors looks like a good game too, though.
No, it don't. It should sound horrible.
Why? You don't think John Morant's an exciting player?
He is. It's just
You don't think Steph Curry's an exciting player?
He is. I don't know. That's the game just sounds boring to me.
Well, I mean, it'll be on at 10 o'clock, so
Yeah,
it would be so boring to the back of my eyelids to go around and watch.
Yeah, if
game,
I had to
yeah.
guess, I thought he said.
Well, I mean, if we're
Wemby don't
going to
play
the
today.
early, no, he doesn't. Oh, you're right. Spurs Raptors 8 o'clock.
That sounds like a decent game.
Oh yeah, well, anytime I get to watch Wemby, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy
I
to
fuck
think the
with
Rockets are
Pistons,
0-2.
I fuck with the Pistons. I fuck with Cade, Jalen Duren. Y'all my boys. Cade might need to step it up a little bit this year. You've been kind of.
He got braids this year.
Is that why he ain't been assisting to get his double-double?
I mean, I don't know if he's historically on pace for what he normally does, but
He ain't. I can tell you that. So step it up. But I still fuck with you. Hawks
Magic,
Bulls.
Sixers, Hawks, Bulls.
Yeah, Magic Sixers. I completely went over that game because Paolo, he cool.
Paolo Banchero.
I used to say Pablo, but it's Paolo.
Yep, Paolo, like Palo Alto.
Yeah, he went green on my ticket, so I said I learned his name.
Or Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Okay, yeah, but he fine. I fuck with him. Franz,
Yeah.
fuck with them.
I mean, the Sixers got some nice young backcourt players with Edgecombe and Maxey and McCain when he comes back, but who even knows what goes on with Embiid and George? They're on the ultimate what-if team. Like, Nobody knows what happens with them till they always either hurt, and then when they are playing, there's something going on. So
Yeah, I definitely gave up on both of them. Hawks and Bulls. you know, Hawks is the home team. I'm always root for them.
Again, another cursed franchise,
Yeah.
but they're cursed because they traded Dominique. We know why the Hawks are cursed.
Why? I don't know.
They traded Dominique Wilkins for like Danny Ferry or something like that. I forgot who they traded him for. I just remember they traded him.
Who the hell is Danny Ferry? What he doing?
Exactly.
So
They traded him for somebody who sucked. I forgot.
Alright, so we need to figure out how to break the curse.
I mean, Dominique's been involved with the team for a while. It's not his fault. He didn't put the curse on us. It was whoever, like, you know. It was probably one of the East Atlanta witches, you know.
That'll be
witches out there in East Atlanta.
the next segment.
The Wiccan culture is deep out there on the east side. I know that for a fact, yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games tonight.
yeah, they got a big slate of NBA games tonight. Pick your fill, whoever you root for. But if you don't root for a team, you probably want to watch Wembanyama. You probably want to watch KD and see if the Rockets can get a win today. Because, you know, Rockets 0-2. Nets 0-3. They're playing each other. So something's got to give.
That shit sound like a
Immovable.
toilet bowl.
It's like the opposite of immovable object and unstoppable force.
They gonna find a way to draw.
Movable object, unstoppable force coming at each other. Yeah. We'll see what happens in that game. Yeah, Zion's been healthy and playing okay. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him. He looks good for, you know, slimming down, you know.
It just hasn't translated into wins, but Pelicans, you know,
Yeah.
another team, it'd be hard to believe in them doing good. You put Zion in another jersey, that's a championship team right there.
They are playing the Celtics tonight, so they definitely do. They
You
can
seen
probably
Jaylen
win
Brown's hairline rub off?
twice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he got somebody else last night.
Why was he even doing that? His regular hairline is not messed up. That's the craziest part.
It's not. I don't know. I
Maybe
did notice it.
It
the
might have
first game.
receded slightly, and now he just like self-conscious and overdid it. Like,
I did notice it the first game. I was just like, where did his hairline come from? But I didn't think it was paint until the incident.
I did a little research, and apparently there's also this thing called static, and it's like basically like, what if you swept up the hair off the barbershop floor and turned it into mulch and then sprinkled it in your hair?
I seen somebody do that.
Yeah,
but it was
and
just
it sticks inside of your hair.
I seen that, but I was like, yeah, don't do that.
Motherfucker,
But just
sprinkling
to show y'all,
your
you
hair,
know,
that's crazy.
I just need mine retwisted.
Yeah, my hair getting a little thin,
So
but I'm still growing
so I
it,
have
so
a
we're
hair
good to go.
on.
But I mean, I will criticize male appearances. That's okay in America still. That shit was so funny on them. Like, it was the ultimate old man moment on the Charlotte Hornets broadcast. I forgot. Against the Wizards, that's who they were playing. Of course, LaMelo did good and all that. It was a great game. But one of the moments that was just hilarious to me was the broadcaster was talking about something, how 5'7" isn't really short, because he called somebody 5'7" short, and he was like, "That's not short for a person." And then he was like, "Short for an NBA player," and then he was just like, "I'm not even sure if we can even call people short anymore." I was just like, "What? Do you think short is a slur?" Like,
I mean, thanks to Power PC principle, everything is a slur.
Man. I'm not even sure we can say short anymore. My man thought short was a slur.
Yeah, but
shout out to him.
5'7" is tall.
For someone not in the NBA, absolutely.
Yeah.
But they were talking about someone who was 5'7" playing college basketball, and
I'm 5'7", so that's why I'm like, oh, they call that tall now? I'm down with the brown.
yeah, let's do that. Let me see your license. What it say?
5'7".
No, bro, your license say 5'2".
It's right there.
Show the camera though. Show everyone in the world your license.
I'll cover up everything.
Dox yourself. Oh, just listen. Yeah, his license say his license say dick 12 inches. I don't even know how that information got on there. No one else's license got that information. But
it's awarded. I gotta show people.
Oh man, yeah. Whenever you buy liquor, well, okay, get that big discount. But yeah, it's gonna be some good games tonight. Gonna be anything exciting that you're watching on TV? Anything new?
Before we do that, you've been speaking about curses. The Hawks are cursed. The Falcons are
Yeah,
cursed.
some franchises and organizations are cursed. We can come up with a running list of our cursed franchises if you'd like to. We'll keep it up here.
Okay, but I want to know, do you believe in curses?
As far as like in sports, yeah.
Only in sports?
Yeah, for sure. Some people like are like clumsy and may appear cursed, I could say, but for the most part, yeah. I'll say I only believe in curses as far as sports organization goes.
I believe in them. Are you superstitious?
No, I can't think of anything I do out of superstition.
You walk on the ladders?
I can't think of a tall enough ladder to get under. I can't remember the last time I seen a ladder tall enough for me to walk under, but I wouldn't like, if it was faster for me to go under a ladder, I would, yeah. In the, if it wasn't like weird, like everyone was like, why is that guy crouching under that 6 foot ladder over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to get through a small space, but yeah. I don't like do anything out of superstition besides like, like, I try to like, sometimes I feel like hoping for like the worst case scenario in some situations will like make me feel better when it doesn't happen. So yeah, that's probably the only superstition I like give to myself is like, oh, this isn't gonna turn out good for you, and like that way would. Cause sometimes in life it don't. So whenever it don't, I'm like, hey man, shit happened. I told myself this wasn't gonna happen. So that's my own curse I put on myself. Yeah, in superstition.
I mean, I just don't want to chance it. So I will say I believe in it. I don't walk under ladders. I try not to like fuck with black cats. I don't fuck with them.
I feel like superstitions and growing up in a Christian household have a lot to do with each other.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
My mom wasn't on it like yours, so for sure that influenced it a lot more.
Yeah. And
you definitely weren't trying to summon no blue house.
So do you believe in that? The paranormal?
Oh, no, not really. I mean, just like one of them things to where like even if it happened to me, I'd find a hard time like believing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be trying to explain it away.
The opposite. I believe in it. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had any definitive proof myself, but I do a lot.
No, it's just one of them things. But I mean, I definitely would agree that the paranormal like is like the most interesting thing to me as far as like media, like when it comes to like movies and TV, like outside of like just like regular plot points. Like anytime I'm watching, like I like fantastical elements and things I watch, so I'm all for like crazy like TV shows and movies that embrace that stuff and like the mythology of different things. Yeah, I enjoy all that stuff if it's done the right way. Even if it's done in a funny way. Yeah, I'm like What We Do in the Shadows, the funny vampire show. Like,
yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, I'm definitely all like, that's my favorite way to consume the paranormal. But in a non-serious way, I guess is the best way to put it.
Well, you know me. I watch Ancient Aliens, all that shit. So, I believe a little more than probably.
But the tone of those shows are so serious to me. That's why I don't enjoy them. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I feel like a serious topic. Like, how did this shit get here before? everybody else. So, you know, we might have to stop here because my alarm's finna go off.
Oh yeah, the 1 o'clock.
Yeah. But we could just start it back.